Why in the fuck do we not have universal health care? So, if you haven't been living under a rock, you know that the top issue for Bernie Sanders' campaign was Medicare for all. And a recent poll shows that 69% of Americans favor the idea. In fact, over 46% of registered Republicans support the idea. And to start off, I just want to say, I don't know if Medicare for all will be the final answer. Will it be perfect? Of course not! Name me one thing humans have created in this world that isn't flawed in some way. Ugh, that's a disgrace. Medicare for all is basically a simple idea that we expand Medicare from 65 and older to everyone. Now, there are a lot of common misconceptions about Medicare for all. First, the whole phrasing government-run healthcare is pretty fucking stupid. The government isn't going to determine who gets what surgery or who can get a flu shot over other people. And rest assured, the death panels will only be used in the most extreme circumstances. I'm kidding. Chill the fuck out. It just means that your doctor treats you, sends the bill to the Medicare office, it gets paid for from the collective pool, everybody pays into through taxes, and bam! That's it! Doctors won't need a giant staff that does nothing but file paperwork with 89 different insurance companies. Have you spoken to a doctor in the last 10 years? Ask them how they like dealing with all these for-profit companies that squeeze each patient for everything they can. Another misconception is price. The people against Medicare for all sure love to scare the fuck out of us with that. How you gonna pay for it? What are you talking about? We already pay for it, and we'll continue to do so. Studies show Medicare for all would save us over $500 billion over a 10-year period. What? That's some bullshit left-wing nonsense, pal. No. That's according to a study funded by the Koch Brothers. Man, that must have been embarrassing for them. Isn't it funny that there's never any money for what we need, but when the rich need something, plenty of money. When we need to make 10 times more bombs and tanks than we'll ever use, plenty of money. We spend more for our poorly disguised rich man's honeypot, I mean war machine, than the next 10 nations do combined. Plenty of money. Let that sink in. The next 10 nations combined. How about we just have more than the next 5 nations combined? And I thought we were the greatest nation on earth. Aren't we? The greatest nation. Why? Because we have such a big army we could pretend we have the biggest dick? Plenty of money. How is it possible the greatest nation on earth isn't able to provide something that the other top 32 countries in the world can? Well, Chris, it can't work here because of our free commerce. What? Why not? It can work in those other 32 countries. Plenty of money. The current healthcare system we have is a chaotic mess. In 2019 alone, over 500,000 people in the United States went bankrupt due to medical costs. And those are all pre-pandemic numbers. People die in this country because they have to ration their insulin because the shit costs $250 a vial. This should not happen in the richest nation in the history of the world. We need a healthcare system that works for all Americans. Right now, neither political party has Medicare for all as their policy. The Republicans are a hard no. The Democrats are a hard no with a wink and a kiss. However, one of the central platforms for the People's Party is Medicare for all. Go check out peoplesparty.org and then maybe we can start working towards solutions. Go. Leave. I'm done with you.